Hello, I'm Juliana, an immigration consultant with Siam Legal. If you're applying for a U.S. visa, the interview is one of the most important parts of the application process. So in today's video, we'll guide you through some key steps to prepare for your visa interview at the U.S. Embassy in Thailand. Whether you're applying for a fiancé visa, a tourist visa, or a marriage-based green card, we'll cover everything you need to know, including how to prepare for your interview, common questions you may be asked, how to avoid interview mistakes that could lead to a visa denial, and how to present your documents confidently during the interview. Let's get started. Preparation is essential for a successful visa interview at the U.S. Embassy. Here's what you should do to make sure you're ready. Step 1. Schedule your appointment early. When it comes to applying for a U.S. visa, timing is everything. For tourist visas, apply as soon as you know you'll need one. Appointment slots fill up fast and wait times can be unpredictable, but if no appointments are available, keep checking. The embassy adds new slots regularly and cancellations can open up last-minute spots. For fiancé and spousal visas, your interview happens after your Form I-129F or I-130 petition is approved. To avoid delays, follow the instructions from the U.S. Embassy or National Visa Center as soon as you receive them. If you're applying for a K-1 fiancé visa, you'll schedule the interview yourself once instructed. But for spousal visas, the NVC will handle scheduling and send you the details. Step 2. Gather and organize your supporting documents. Make sure you have all your evidence and supporting documents ready for the consular officer to review. You should have your valid passport, confirmation pages for Form DS-160 or DS-260, visa fee payment receipt, 2 passport-style photos, any required notarizations or translations of foreign documents, and evidence specific to your visa type. For example, your visa application may require you to provide bank statements, conference invitation letters, or proof that your relationship with your American partner is genuine. Organize your documents neatly in a folder, grouped by category, so you can present them to the officer easily. Step 3. Double-check your forms and evidence. Ensure all information on your application and evidence is accurate and consistent. Any discrepancies between your forms and your answers during the interview can delay your application and even lead to a denial. Step 4. Practice answering common questions. Familiarize yourself with questions commonly asked for your visa type. Practice giving concise and honest answers. This will help you remain calm and confident during the interview. Although consular officers speak Thai, it may also be helpful to practice your English before the interview to minimize any language barriers or misunderstandings. Step 5. Review embassy guidelines. Every U.S. Embassy and Consulate has specific procedures and requirements. Be sure to check the official website of the U.S. Embassy and Consulate in Thailand before attending your appointment. Step 6. Arrive on time and dress professionally. Arrive at least 15 to 30 minutes before your appointment to complete check-in and security procedures. Dress in business casual or professional attire to make a positive first impression. Step 7. Relax. Try to stay calm. Remember, the consular officer is not there to interrogate you, but rather to make sure that you are eligible for your visa. A relaxed demeanor can help you appear more confident and honest during the interview. During the interview, a consular officer will ask questions to assess your eligibility for the visa type for which you've applied. For example, a tourist visa applicant will be asked different questions than a fiancé or spouse visa applicant. If you are applying for a tourist visa, the consular officer will want to determine that you will leave the U.S. and return to Thailand when your visa expires. They may ask questions like, why are you traveling to the U.S.? For how long are you going to stay? Where do you plan to stay? And how are you paying for your trip? However, if you're applying for a visa to join your American fiancé or spouse in the U.S., the officer will ask questions about your relationship, including, what is your partner's full name and birthday? Where and when did you meet them? What do they do for work? Always provide clear, truthful answers and support your statements with documentary evidence. If you don't understand a question, it's okay to politely ask the officer to clarify. The interview stage is crucial to your visa application, and even small mistakes can lead to a denial. Here are some common visa interview errors and how to avoid making them. Arriving late. Visa interviews follow a strict schedule. Be sure to arrive at least 15 minutes early for check-in and biometric procedures. Inaccurate information. All information provided during your visa application must be truthful and consistent. Discrepancies in the information provided on your forms and at the visa interview can lead to delays or even a denial. Incomplete evidence. The officer expects you to provide evidence for every statement you make during the interview. Carefully review your document checklist to ensure that you have prepared all the requested evidence. Poor visa history. If you have previously been denied a U.S. visa or overstayed a visa, you must be able to clearly explain the circumstances and provide strong evidence to support your claims. Disrespectful behavior. It's important to remain calm and respectful during the interview, even if you disagree with the officer's questions or concerns. Avoid arguing or raising your voice. Irrelevant or made-up answers. Don't guess or fabricate answers. If you don't understand a question, you can ask the officer to repeat or rephrase it. If you still don't know an answer, it's still better to be honest and say, I don't know, than make up a response. How you present your documents during the visa interview can impact the officer's impression of you and the outcome of your application. Here are some helpful tips to present your documents confidently. Be organized. Arrange your documents in order and use a folder to keep them neat. Group documents by type, such as personal identification documents, application documents and receipts, financial documents, relationship evidence, and business itineraries. Offer only what's asked. Hand over the documents only when requested by the officer. If you are unsure if a document is relevant to an answer, tell the officer that you have it if they would like to see it. Briefly explain when necessary. If asked, explain what a document proves. For example, you may say, "This is my letter of employment showing my financial stability." But remember to be concise in your answers. Be honest. The most important thing during your interview is to be truthful about your application. Always answer questions honestly when interacting with the consular officer. Now you're ready to tackle your US visa interview. But if you'd like additional support, our expert immigration consultants at Siam Legal can guide you through each step of the US visa process, from submitting your application to preparing you for the visa interview. Whether you need help with a fiancé visa, a tourist visa, or a green card, our specialist US immigration team is here to assist you. If you found this video helpful, give it a like and don't forget to subscribe for more visa tips and updates. Thanks for watching and we'll see you next time.